Have they done some new things with Roll20?
What do you mean?
No, unless I'm just noticing something I've never noticed before. It says as Graurim at the bottom.
Oh, at the bottom, yeah, it's always been there.
All right, it's just me being a bonehead then.
Apparently, one of the options there though is as bag of holding, so I can talk to bag of holding.
Yeah, you really shouldn't be. Oh God, that's interesting. I thought you could only do that as DM, so that's gone a bit weird.
I think
that's
because
weird.
it's a character under our control.
What's
yeah,
weird?
I can't see anything else. I can only see me on there.
That's interesting. I wouldn't worry too much. Hopefully,
I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. It's me. It's not like I'm suddenly morphed into Nipper, and I'm that much better for that.
I was going to say, you being Nipper would be an improvement.
Oh,
who put I am a bag?
Me, obviously.
But no, I was going to say it's weird because you obviously put it as bag of holding, and I put empty contents as bag of holding. But rather than make two separate things, it's just put it as if it's come from the same thing.
Well, it would be, wouldn't it? Because it's bag of holding, isn't it? I don't actually have that option.
As maybe I thought, me typing something would come up as another bag of holding, separate.
I assume it's a communal bag of holding.
Yeah,
isn't
that's
it?
what I mean. So it must work on all of us. So, but I will not be bag of holding anymore.
I want to see the rabbit as well, Paul. Where's the rabbit?
hang on.
I have no idea where we are or what is going on because
have you not had a chance to watch it yet?
I watched it, but all I got to was the fact that we ended up finishing the fight in that pool.
God, yeah, because I didn't.
Oh man, you missed it. You missed a cracker, but for good reasons. For good reasons. It was a. I'm surprised we finished it as quickly as we did. To be fair.
Then I watched the award ceremony. Well, what you recorded of the awards, and then that's all I had.
Oh, Gundred looks.
So I've gone from seeing the end of the fight to now there being some sort of rabbit, and we're somewhere on the way back to Fandolin.
After the, shall we say, less than successful attempt to not kill Sildar and Glassstaff.
No, I very much did try to kill him. I just didn't quite think it through.
It was more the shove, the shove of plenty.
The shove of plenty.
I mean, how braining him on a column? I mean, that was definitely not part of the plan.
You should have said. I poked him very gently with a stick.
I think a poke of doom. So after that, the party decided to sort of hang around the Fragmore Castle.
There was an awkward silence moment there. Hanging around the castle for like a week.
You hung around for a day and nothing showed up because I think the party's thought process was Black Spider might show up. They did not. And so then it was decided to hang on. To head back to Fandolin. That took sort of 4 or 5 days to get back. And the party, when they started to get near to when you all started to get near to the town, you notice smoke rising on the horizon, and that always bodes well for you guys.
And it's more normally in the same room as us.
Yeah, that's true. And then as you approached, you could see that the town had been overrun, or at least it looked like that way, overrun by some sort of force of people. And they seemed to be in the process of fortifying the town. They were starting to build a palisade wall around the town. They were about a third of the way around with the post, but sort of basically just hammering wooden posts into the ground.
Were we close enough to see what the people
and you said they were
like?
continuing to build it as we moved, right?
Yeah. Sorry, who was asking something? Are you close enough to?
Are we close enough to see, or did we get a glimpse of what the people look like? Is it, are they human? Are they wearing red cloaks?
Not from where you can ascertain, because you are quite some distance away. It's just at a distance. If you were
Fair enough.
to identify that sort of thing, you would need to get a bit closer. But obviously, at the moment, you're deciding whether you want to do that or whether you want to follow this rabbit that has approached Nipper and first of all tried to identify whether you guys are indeed the ones that installed Sildar as townmaster. And when it noticed Gundren, it got quite excited and then decided to try and ask you to follow it to the Harpers, who very much want to speak with you, it seems.
It tells us they're not very far away as well.
That's right.
So in theory, we could go there, have a little chin wag, and then come back and blow the town up.
Is that your default go-to solution? Like, yep, blow it up.
No, I mean, it's not my solution. I'm just kind of going, we'll do something, but the inevitable outcome will be the town blows up.
Right. Got you. Okay, bear with. I just realised I need to sort something out because I am an idiot. Just so you know. I'm slightly concerned by the resounding confirmation there. That's good.
We're not coming to your defence.
Okay, so
Happy New Year, everyone. Anyway,
Happy New
I
Year.
have already said it to Sam, but Happy New Year. May this one be far more prosperous.
Let's not hold our breath, so.
Well, it depends whether you own shares in Zoom or not, really, doesn't it?
I suppose you bought shares in.
I actually work with a guy who bought 20 grand worth of Bitcoin last year in like February. So last I heard, it was up to about he had up to about 40 grand's worth now.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I wish
I did something similar.
It's amazing what you can do if you basically live at home with your parents and save up money for ages.
Because
He was like, I don't want to buy a house or a flat
throw it.
because I don't want to move out from all my disposable income. So he just bought a load of Bitcoin. He bought 2.7 Bitcoins, I think it was.
Nice.
Mm. So now we have to put up every day. We come in and he's like, oh yeah, I'm worth like 40 odd grand now. It's like, fuck off, right?
You should sell.
Sell.
I sold all mine yesterday, I think it was.
Yeah?
Yeah, I bought some a few years back, so I turned 5 grand into like 20.
Nice.
Very nice.
Very
Nice.
I was like, you know what? The increase now doesn't justify the risk.
Yeah.
Like, and also I was in a very different situation when I bought it all. I didn't have children for a start.
Well, yeah.
So
That's a decent cash in.
No, that's the thing.
yeah.
I've never...
I always say with these things, you get to a certain point where you're happy with it, no matter whether it goes any higher.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's a point where you kind of say, sod it, I'm happy with this. I've made as much as I'm prepared to kind of
It's just
make.
an acceptable gambling, isn't it, really?
I mean, also that sort of thing, it goes up a load and then it will have a massive correction where it'll just drop a load again and then just buy it again at the low point.
It did earlier in the year. He was actually he'd made a loss like for ages. And we were all laughing at him, and then he came in laughing at us because he's like, so
That's the name of the game.
Yeah, disposable income. I think I can remember it.
I've never actually
What's that?
spend 5 grand on shares, let alone get a cash in. So I've always been put off shares since I remember when I was a kid. My dad was telling me about these shares that he bought in this really promising new company called Northern Rock.
Nice.
Oh God!
Yeah, I didn't think about those afterwards, if I'm honest.
I remember I got chatted to someone I worked with, and he bought a load of Northern Rock shares in the middle of the financial crisis. So they'd dropped massively, He bought them at the bottom, and then they went up, and he made loads of money.
Mm.
But he got greedy, so rather than selling them after tripling his money, he's like, nah, I'm going to keep them, I'm going to keep them. And then they got nationalised. Fuck all.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Very nice.
Anyway, so the important business question today is: are you going to go and sneak around a partly barricaded town, or are you going to follow a rabbit that's talking to you?
We're going with the rabbit.
They're both
For
quite
sure.
close to one another, aren't they? So I think we
Although
agreed that
I must admit, I may eat the rabbit.
Don't eat the rabbit. It's a good rabbit. It's a helpful rabbit.
Sorry, I did interrupt there. Sorry, I had to put that one in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we follow the rabbit and then obviously we meet the Harpers, then we can always, depending on what they say, shoot back to town, and things shouldn't have changed too much in between.
I mean, it's too much of a coincidence, isn't it? I mean, if they're high profile enough, they know what's going on, and to be honest, it's probably a very discreet way of us finding out what the hell is going on. So I'm all up for following this rabbit, but I do think that we need to kind of not go all in. I think we need to be mindful that we are going into uncharted territory. That would be my only suggestion, is that we don't go guns blazing. We just need cautiously to enter, shall we say?
Subtlety.
Subtlety.
That's this group's key trait, isn't it?
If I mention fire, just say no.
No, and then hit him with a rolled up newspaper.
Will not do any
On
talking.
the nose like a dog.
That'll only aggravate me.
But make sure there are no trip hazards present.
Well, if all else fails, we have a boat.
That's true. You have a patch on your bag that is the equivalent of a boat.
I don't even remember what we've got.
Oh, I made a note. So
I should write these things down. We got 100 gold coin, didn't we?
take a note of these. So the patches on your cloak of useful items, you have one patch that when pulled off will turn into a bag of 100 gold pieces. Is anyone making a note of this?
Hold on, I'm going to stick it somewhere. There is a notes page, isn't there?
I don't know, probably.
Hold on, character sheet. Let's have a look. I'll pop this out. How do I pop this out? Right, there you go. Wait a minute.
I've got it. There's a treasure thing on the bio page, I think, of your character sheet.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to do. It's loading up. Okay,
Well, I've got it already.
You got it all?
Well, yeah, I've got that page, yeah.
Okay. So, yeah.
Where is it? Go on, you note it down then, Sam.
So,
Come on, Paul.
So for the cloak of useful items, sorry, the robe of useful items, you've got one patch that will turn into a bag of 100 gold pieces.
Mm-hmm.
One patch that will turn into a rowboat.
Mm-hmm.
2 patches that will turn into windows.
2?
Windows.
Yeah, but 2 of them.
2, yes.
Cool.
1 patch that will turn into a pit.
Mm-hmm.
And 1 patch that will turn into a portable ram.
Hey, we can get through that wall.
Yeah. Good times. Nice and... what could possibly go wrong with giving this party a portable ram and a rowboat? Okay, so you guys are going to follow the rabbit. Are you all going? I take it, Colin, you're going to sort of lead the way.
Well, I will, but once we get close enough, I'm just going to not talk because of the obvious issues with that, just in general.
I don't mind forming the front with Nipper.
God.
I think we need to. I mean, River and Gundren are still with us, aren't they?
Oh yeah, Gundren is definitely coming along because the rabbit said that they know.
Okay, so we have myself, Nipper, Gundren as the front party, and the rest can form a smaller pack at the rear. with the river, and I think that's probably a sensible option. Everyone agree?
Sounds good to me.
Yep.
Fantastic.
So you,
Allez, tout de suite.
yeah, the rabbit sort of hairs off, as you might imagine, Zing, and you follow it through the woodland that you're currently in. After a short while, it sort of emerges from the woodland and it starts sort of going down a roughly worn sort of cart track through the woods. And after a period of time, you start to see you seem to be approaching a portion of the track where, to your right hand side, the woodland starts to recede a little bit for a small portion, sort of like a clearing at the side of the road. It looks like possibly some of the trees have been cleared away. As you approach and get nearer, you start to see what looks to be a rudimentary encampment with some figures that you can see sort of around. There's a few tents and what appears to be a wagon and some horses tethered up. As you get a bit nearer, you can hear the sound of what sounds like wood being chopped and some conversation, the whinnying of horses. So you should all be able to see the map now.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're on the road and the rabbit is sort of shooting off ahead of you.
Okay.
Oh, I recognise 2 of those tokens.
Oh.
There we are.
So yeah,
Okay. Who's that? Is that Gundren's brother?
the person here.
Hmm.
That, from the distance you are, looks to be a dwarf with quite sizable amounts of red hair. So at a best guess, you'd say it looks a lot like Gundren, yeah.
Who's currently a Pantene advertisement.
Little extra from the movie Brave.
He's just like, look at my hair. And my axe. And my hair.
And 10 Pro V, because I'm worth it.
Is there any food?
Ooh.
And are those from where we are? Do they look like some kind of bandits?
No, they really don't. Everyone apart from Growlrim, you recognise at least some of them. So you recognise Mirna Drendar, the woman whose husband was murdered by the Red Brands, that you rescued her and her 2 kids, who appear to be here. Her son, Nut, is chopping wood, and her daughter, Nilsa, is sort of sat on a tree stump.
Sorry, I figured as they didn't have names, there were some kind of.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise you couldn't see that. Oh, we've got the screeching in the background.
That's all right. It's ambient noise, is it?
So yeah, those are her 2 kids. So the last time you saw her, she was running away from you all in the town's.
Okay, that's better. Right, get neater and nice. Okay, so who out of the group? I mean, I suggest that we kind of convene as we are and have a quick conversation before we prep the machine. Oh god, those are the days. Jeez. Okay, so can we have a group huddle quickly?
I think I should stay at the back because the last thing she heard me do was try and stab Sildar in the knee, I think. So
Yeah, but we know now that Sildar is a bad guy, so it's fine. We can.
They might
She
not
doesn't.
know that though.
she doesn't
Okay.
know that.
Yeah, but
So-
we can talk them around.
So I suggest that one of us goes with Gundren, potentially, to essentially open up a dialogue whilst the other group remains. And I would say that perhaps Lars, you
Yeah,
are,
I know the other person as well.
if
Vaguely.
if you're happy to take Gundren and open up a dialogue and see what kind of reaction we get. And then what we're doing is obviously showing a sign of no force. So I suggest that all weapons are concealed and away.
Yeah,
This
no,
is-
I can talk our way into this. It's fine.
Okay.
So you also see further along wagon here with a somewhat familiar stool-shaped logo on the side.
He's not taken our letter very far, has he?
Well, to be fair, he did say he was going to town, so you know.
I suppose. Yeah, he found town and went.
is this stool as in something you sit on?
Yes.
Or
Yes.
okay.
His
Sorry.
name is Ottoman.
On the side of his wagon.
Okay.
Right. Can
Not
I?
shit,
Can
then.
I?
Yep.
Okay, and then I suggest
when he-
we kind of loom in the side, sort of here.
So yeah, if I bring Gundren with me.
Yeah, Gundren.
Yep.
And
So
Lars.
Gundren, as he sees the similarly ginger-haired figure, breaks into a run and charges forward, shouting, "Tharden! Tharden!"
I let him go and call to Sister Gorele and Myrna. Hail, Sister Gorele, Myrna. What's going on?
So Myrna steps forward, as does Sister Garrelly. Myrna looks over at her kids, and they sort of walk back slowly towards the tents. So Myrna approaches. Sister Garrelly greets you. Myrna's like, "Where in the hell have you been?" It's hanging around the road, by the way.
We went
I
to
suggested
find.
that we sort of come close, but not close enough to form a threat. I think everybody else is just lagged behind, but I did suggest that we all go sort of close. I don't know if Nipper, Rook and Gaius, do you want to join me?
Or if you want to
I'll
move.
lurk at the back somewhere.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I can come a bit closer.
I like the way next to River, just in case there's an opportunity to give him a good cuff around the head for no reason.
We went to find Glassstaff. It turned out he had escaped down a secret tunnel that was hidden in the Townmaster's Hall. We then discovered that Sildar was in league with him, and they then escaped, set the town stables on fire, and we tracked them down and have dealt with them. They seem to have been in league with somebody called Black Spider. I wonder if Sister Gorele, you may know anything of this person?
Sister Garrelay and Myrna exchange looks and go, "Aye, so it's true then. Sildar was in league with Black Spider.
It would seem so.
Worse than we thought." So Black Spider seems to be the person, the one leading the band of drow that have taken over.
Okay, we were aware that she was a drow. Sildar did say before he died, she is coming presumably that was Black Spider, and he will take your souls. Now, I wonder if that is a warning that might mean something to you both.
They exchange very meaningful looks, and Sister Gary says, "Aye, that does make sense." So, I'm presuming you'll be wondering who he is.
Yes, I am rather concerned about that.
Yeah, he would be Ashmodius,
Ooh.
one of the more potent demons in the Nether Realm. Sildar and Glassstaff, and as it now turns out, Sildar were, we believe, members of the Ashmodai, the cult dedicated to Ashmodius. We, the Harpers, have been aligned against this cult for centuries, and we've reason to believe that they have been undertaking some serious work region recently. So we've been trying to counteract their attempts. We didn't realize that they were so entrenched. She nods in the direction of Fandolin. Black Spider and her force arrived not 5 days ago. Presumably, it seems like Sildar must have sent word to her.
That would probably be the case, I would assume.
Nina steps forward and puts her hand on Sister Garale's shoulder and says, "Hold, sister. How do we know that they're not in league with them? They put Sildar in charge of town, after all."
At the time, we knew nothing of Sildar's true intentions. We simply believed him to be a friend of our friend Gundren here, and an upright, upstanding member of the Lord's Alliance. We did not expect a turncoat, let alone a demon worshipper. He was a paladin, of all things. Not good.
Garale places her hand on top of Mirna's and says, "Hold, Mirna. It's understandable that you're unsure and angry." And she looks you dead square in the eyes, and she says, "But their words speak true. Don't forget, these are the ones that broke you out of Glassstaff's jail, were they not?" Mirna looks sternly at you for a while, but then her gaze eases somewhat. She goes, "Aye, it is true. She rescued me and mine. It's just
we have also avenged your husband's death now. As I say, Glassstaff and Sildar are both dead, but Black Spider is probably the true leader of this, so we will continue to do that."
She takes a very deep sigh and says, "I wish I'd never brought the kids and Thren here, but the order always, it is necessary."
Do you think he may have been targeted because they knew who you were, or do you think he was just unlucky?
He was definitely targeted. He and I and Garale, we were all in the Harpers. My husband and I were sent here to try and identify what was going on, because we'd heard word and rumor and whisper of Ashmodai.
Do you know what they might be here for? What their intention is? We know of something in the area, but I wonder if you know anything. We know of two things in the area, actually.
They both look at you quizzically. What would that be?
We found something that we believe was called the Silver Temple. We believe Glassstaff was looking for this. We investigated it, and it seems to be involved with this demon worship somehow. We saw statues there which were similar to those we found in the fortress type place that we found. But no, I suppose it was another temple that we found Glassstaff and Sildar in.
They
Does
both
this mean
eyebrows and look surprised. Ah, a silver temple, you say. Where was this?
there was some kind of floor beneath the basement of the manor, which was connected to a cave system, and we found it in there. We could show you if you wish to go there, but I think that's probably not our priority right now.
Under the manor, you say?
Under the manor, yes.
We've heard words that that they were searching for something around there. So we believe that the Ashmedai are searching for a book, a powerful spell book. Garreley nods towards you, Lars, and says, "'Tis the same spell book I asked you to try and
I knew that. We have yet to investigate that, I'm afraid. Events overtook us somewhat.
Understand.
We were out that way, but unfortunately we felt it more important to get back to town.
She nods in understanding. She says, I fear, my friend, that finding out more about this spellbook might be becoming more important as every moment passes. We believe that the Ashmedai are looking for this spellbook, but we can't. As of yet, we do not know why. All we knew is we're looking for it somewhere around Phandalin. It seems perhaps you may have inadvertently found what they were looking for.
There was no sign of any spellbook in this temple, as far as we saw.
Well, that
does not mean it wasn't hidden.
Gundren and presumably his brother approach, saying, I think there may be a reason for that. On our map, as you've seen, there is reference to a magic door, and you need to give a password to get through to the right place.
Could this be the door to the Wave Echo Cave that Sildar mentioned to us when we first met him?
Gundren spits on the floor. The Wave Echo Cave. That was something that they kept laughing about. That was their code phrase to try and make it seem there was their cover for coming here. There's no such thing as the Wave Echo Cave. What they seek is power in the form of a book, and it's behind some sort of magical door, according to our map.
Okay, so we think we may know where this spellbook is then? Is that what you're saying, Gundren? You believe it's where this map is indicating?
Aye. The map points only to Phandalin, but it speaks of a doorway where you speak a passphrase.
Okay, but you do not know where this doorway is?
No, we do not.
Okay.
But it was this doorway that I believe that Glassstaff was sent here to search for, and his searching was all around the manor.
Okay. So
if you found something under the manor, perhaps it is what she's looking for, what he was looking for.
Quite possibly. Now,
I've noted. Sorry.
No, carry on.
Myrna says, we've seen a lot of activity from Black Spider and her drow around the manor. They seem to be interested in it.
Okay. How strong would you say their force was?
There are many. I have not counted, but there are far more than any of us could deal with. They have enough of a force to occupy the town and garrison it.
Have you seen what they've been doing in or around the manor? We know of at least one secret tunnel into it, but that is in the town itself. And we know of an entrance on the hill, but I'm not sure if we could get there, especially if they are occupying it.
Myrna says, yes, the tunnel under the townhouse. The Townmaster Hall. I remember seeing and hearing you talk about that when you were in. So we have started doing some digging to try and dig down into that tunnel, or to try and find it. We have not found it as of yet, but we feel we're making progress. If we have a few more days, we may be able to connect to that tunnel, which may give us access to the town.
Where exactly have you been digging from?
She points eastwards into the woods and goes, it's further through here. We have made quite good progress. Ottoman, nodding over in the direction of the smith, has been of great use to us in that score.
Yes, we have met Ottoman on the road. He does seem like a good man.
Aye, we have somewhat adopted him into our cause. She says, so we need to find out more to understand what they're after it, but we need to stop. We need to stop them getting it. I have a feeling that whatever reason they want for it can bode nothing but ill for everyone else. Gundren says, aye, we need to find my brother. It won't be much use to you without the passphrase. Tharden and I can give you our words from the phrase, but Nundro still is missing, and without his passphrase, I don't suppose you'll have much luck.
Do you know where he could be? Last we heard, Sildar said they had left town, but
yeah, we all had an agreed route to take to get to town. If we weren't there, we were to try and retrace our steps. So I've Tharden has told the Harpers about his route, and they've sent some of their animal friends to go and scout for him. So hopefully we shall have some word soon as to whether they found him. Failing that, it may be that we need to send someone, like some people, to go and scout that area and see if we can find any trace of him.
indeed, I believe there is no point in us acting until we are certain of what we are doing and where we are going. I think we will need this third word, as you say.
Okay. Okay.
Can I call the rest of the group over? I
Sure can.
don't feel they need to skulk in the background anymore.
All right. So Lars is beckoning everyone over. Nipper and Gaius, are you moving over?
Gaius, Nipper, did you hear much of that conversation?
I heard all.
Okay, so you know what the situation is then. It seems we are getting somewhere, but that we are dealing with a potentially strong adversary here, stronger than our combined strength, potentially.
You do us
Probably.
a disservice.
I mean, we have held our own so far, but a major demon will take some preparation, I think.
Can you fill me in of where we are in terms of the town, because I'm not familiar with my surroundings.
Where are we in relation to town?
How far are we from town?
Sorry?
How far are we from
from
town?
Sanderlin?
You're probably an hour and a half's travel from town.
Walking.
Yeah, an hour's travel through the woods. If you were going direct, like, and you had a nice road, then you.
What about the horses that we've got?
Oh yeah, the horses. Oh, you're probably 15 minutes ride away, something like that.
Our horses are stabled. I assume we've secured them close by.
I heard you tied them up where you previously were. If you've decided to bring them with you, that's also fine.
Yes, we decided to meet, and they are waiting patiently on the side, and River's looking after them, even though he's not.
Competent.
He has joined us for now, but he was looking after them. Oh, here we go. Hang on a minute. I can see a fox emerging
Yes, so a
from the
fox
woods.
emerges from the woods and makes its way towards Sister Garrelay. She kneels down and sort of communicates with it, and then just gives it a stroke, and it runs off into the woodlands. She says, a timely return of information. She turns to Gundren and Thun and says, "It seems my friend has found scent of your brother halfway down his route over to the northwest. He will happily lead us there, or lead you there." She looks towards the party and goes, "My friends, perhaps you would be willing to go and investigate. It seems that you get results in your own special way. Be willing to go and do this. I fear, as you say, without finding Nico and ensuring his safety, we will rather be stuck."
I think this may be a worthwhile thing to do.
Is that a consensus, or?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So you do have time to either ask some more questions of various people here. We'll assume that you've taken a long rest in the time. If you need to do any trading, do any repairs, anything like that, Ottoman is there. He has stuff for trade or whatever.
Can I go and speak to Ottoman, please?
Yes.
Can I pay to have my... Oh, I'm going to go and speak to him as well. We're both going to go and speak to him.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, sorry, I need to move myself, don't I?
Oh, can I tell Ottoman about how awesome the new Morning Star is?
You certainly.
I get the feeling you'd just barge in there in between.
Yeah. Shall we just move us like 5 feet either side as we get bowled over?
I thought, should tell him, he's done a really good job. It's good. Took that guy's head clean off. Almost a little bit too effective.
I think you'd be swinging it around in front of him with the blood on it.
Yeah.
Oh no, I cleaned it. I clean it.
Really? Okay.
Of course, you've got to look after your weapons.
Okay, so half an hour passes while Nipper recounts the story. A surprising number of details that not all of you actually remember happening, but why would he lie? He's a paladin, so you definitely were. I mean, you don't remember like Glassstaff growing to 8 foot tall and firing off 17 fireballs and whatnot, and
everybody's.
I do actually remember how crazy the kill was, as in it was a rather disgusting dismemberment. But yes, not all of the facts I remember. And
that's the story.
For Christ's sake, Nipper, just give us a minute.
Ottoman stands there chuckling as, "Aye, you're a small one, but a deadly one. A skull smash."
That's going to stay. That is going to stay.
I like that.
I mean, Nipper's already a nickname, so.
Okay, so I beckon at Lars and allow Lars to take the first.
Ottoman, have you managed to pass on our letter, or is it still in your possession?
He concedes that it is indeed still in his possession.
Okay, that is fine. I just wish to know if it's the situation. That's all.
He offers to
Are you planning on staying here with the Harpers for a time, or are you intending to travel at any point?
He plans to stay with the Harpers for now. He offers to return it to you or he'll happily hold on to it for when he next travels. It's entirely up to you.
I think I will leave it with you for now and wait until one or other of us decides to move on.
Okay.
I think that's a sensible idea.
Yes.
So Ottoman, are you in a brief while able to hone my sword for me, please? I believe I've done enough hacking with it for
Yep, he'll happily.
some time, and I'm loath to suggest that your skills of honing are far greater than mine. So
He chuckles and says, I'll do that for you, and I won't even charge you.
I will give you a gold coin, regardless. I appreciate your offer, but it is worth the cost.
He waves you away and says, no, yeah, I will help you, as you're doing a good turn for these folks.
Agreed.
Gaius, I see that you've moved up with them. Are you wishing to talk to Ottoman as well?
No. I'm just seeing what's going on, being nosy.
Okay, cool.
Gaius, do you need any new arrows?
No, I haven't used any of the 10 special ones I had, and
Notice
River has collected all my previous
scratching
ones.
the glass staff and Sildar out of them.
I'm conscious that we need to arm potentially Gundren if he is to stay with us, or are we happy for him to stay?
He's
And
not.
equally, River, are we?
River already has a sword and a dagger. Gundren, I believe, is unarmed, but he was injured, so I feel we should probably leave him here to get some rest.
I think we need to make
went through
sure.
quite a bit.
I think we need to make sure that these harpers are protected, and therefore anything that Ottoman can do to arm our friend Gundren
Ottoman,
would be of preference.
Ottoman leans over and claps you on the shoulder and sort of says, don't worry about these. They can take care of themselves. Trust me.
I still believe the foe is far greater than we are anticipating.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
Do you have an idea how many people are in the town then?
Just a significant occupying force. Enough to garrison the place, have constant guard watch and patrol. And they've seen a sizable number of people of drow occupy the map.
I fear we need to cut the head of the snake to render the body limp.
It's a spider, not a snake.
For me, I like cutting snakes' heads off. They make a great snack.
Just proving your dominance as a reptilian, is that what you're saying?
It's their eyes. full of protein.
Can I?
And they do not taste of chicken. I hear this tasting of chicken. They taste of snake. Do not taste of chicken.
Does anyone else want to do anything? Because I feel
I need crossbow bolts if Ottoman's got any.
Yeah, you can buy some crossbow bolts. That's fine.
I need like 10 just to refill, basically.
Yeah, that's fine. That's cool. He'll happily give you those. You don't need to pay him.
Okay. Thank you, good sir.
He nods at you.
I think we need to make haste with this fox. Shall we try and see if we can advance quickly?
Okay, so
on horse.
Are you going to walk or are you going to take the horses?
I think horseback. I think horseback.
Are we going through the wood?
I'd say run.
The fox is able to communicate with Nipper, so you can ask him to take you in a route that would be suitable for the horses, and he can do that.
Just
I think
wondering.
I think we need to speed. We need to hastily find our missing dwarf. His hair is in great need of care.
Oh, I suppose.
Come on, comrades. We need to go.
So
I'm
good.
just wondering if trying to find a longer route just because we're on horses isn't necessarily going to be quicker. That's all.
I was thinking, like, that's not going to be making haste as such.
Yeah.
But then we will have
If we
horses.
run, we can-
But also, we're going to be on horses, but we're still going to be following a fox. So
we can only go as fast as the fox can go.
A
Yeah.
fox can run.
From horses,
not
you say.
Trust me.
not long.
Trust me.
Well,
A
yeah.
fox can run.
We're not going fox hunting.
We might need
Phil.
the horses afterwards, though.
I did
I
not talk of eating fox heads. I talk of eating spider heads and snake heads. Foxes are okay. They are my friends. They like fire. They're the
So
same
if
color
we're,
as fire.
If we're to go by horse, are we going back onto the trail, like down here somewhere?
We need to find our fox friend and ask the questions.
So yeah, so Sister Garrelly can whistle the fox over.
Yes.
While you're having this conversation, Gundren approaches you and says, I guess you'll be going imminently, and a deal is a deal. I said I'd give you my piece of the pass phrase that I memorized. Tharden has also agreed to give you his, and they hand you a piece of parchment with 2 words written.
Can I rip the parchment in two?
Yes.
So
And I'd like to give one to Lars, and I will keep one
so
on my
that-
bodice.
Seems like a
you'll
good
see
idea to me.
words.
I'm not even going to look at the piece of paper, so
I agree. I think the
I'll
more
tuck it in my pocket.
yes, I will not look at the paper.
So is no one seeing the words?
No
No,
one
look
is
at the
seeing these
words.
words. No one is seeing these words.
Because as
What if you
soon as
lose
they
the
find
paper?
us and start,
I mean,
we
technically.
can find our dwarf friends again.
The words in the chat.
Oh yeah, I did put them in the chat. Also, to be fair, like Gundren did approach and give them to the nearest people, so that would either be Rook or Gaius. So
And I would have snatched them off.
We should look at the words. It'd be daft not to. What if you lose the paper?
I mean,
What,
to be,
what if you set fire to
you
yourself?
know what they
Is that
are.
sort of-
Gundren and Tharden are right. Just tell
I will. I believe what the best option is to do is split these words in two. Have 2 words, and have 2 that are not the words as well. I think we need to have some backup.
Okay. So, just out of curiosity, are you keeping the ones that are legit secret from everyone?
Well, didn't I get to see them anyway?
I think
I've already seen them as they passed by because, like you said, they would have been passed
I
over
think
towards
the
me.
group has seen them. I think the group has seen them. We've seen them now, so I think, to be honest, Rook or Gaius may have read them aloud
Fair enough.
before I snatched the parchment off. Unfortunately,
Fair enough.
but for the purposes of retaining these words, they are separate, and we have 2 decoy words that are not the words on the same parchment. However, I'm not even sure that is a viable option, because if they have all 4 pieces, they could just say all of them, and I'm not sure whether that would cause any
But there's still the
inconvenience.
third one, so
So I think maybe we just keep them separately for now. But we all do know the words. I agree on that part. Partly because they're all written down. And
Sorry.
Are we agreed?
So what I'll do is, for the purposes of, I've created a couple of handouts there, so they're just
Okay.
they're very exciting, as you can see.
Okay. We'll keep those on our bodice. Safe.
Okay,
Keep
cool.
them secret. Keep them safe. Expelliarmus. Come on, we need to mount these horses.
Yeah,
Where is
shall
this
we
fox?
get moving then?
Where is this
We
fox?
follow this fox.
Nipper, have you made comms with this fox yet?
Yeah, the fox.
Can do.
We have said that we need to speak to this fox regards to us following on horseback.
It's happy.
And-
Right.
It can do that for you.
Okay. And I believe River is better in our company.
Yeah, he can come with. He can even have his own horse now.
Hold on. We're forgetting about Droop.
Yeah.
Droop's in town though, isn't he?
Oh, I bet he's been captured.
Probably.
We love Droop.
Knowing Droop, there's a fair chance he hasn't even noticed.
He's probably
We-
still.
We must make haste.
He's
I
probably
fear we
fainted at least 6 times by now as well.
I fear we need to move.
Okay,
Move.
so you guys are gonna follow the fox on horseback, and it's gonna take you to where it got the scent of Nunzo.
Nipper, what does the fox say?
Paul, what does the fox say?
Shut up and follow.
Is it ning 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 ning?
That's how you know which way to follow. That's all you can hear for the next couple.
It's like a metal detector.
It's like a dodgy police car or something.
Be glad it's not a crazy frog.
Oh god.
Okay, so
if it were, I'd have cocked an arrow by now.
So, bear with.
Are we heading in the direction of Phandalin?
No, you're heading in the opposite direction. You're heading northwest.
Okay.
So, you mount up, and you're taking River with you, aren't you?
We are.
So you mount up and follow the fox. It takes a couple of days travel, so you do camp a couple of times on the way. But on the second day, you are heading along, and whoa, that's gone well.
It appears to be nighttime.
I can see clearly now.
Oh right, yeah, it's because I haven't put your tokens on here, have I?
The DM is gone.
So you approach what appears to be a crossroads in the path. To your right hand side you have fields, and to your left there's woods, and in front of you is a small river, and in the center is a small sort of waystone pointing northwest, indicating that Neverwinter, the city of Neverwinter, is in that direction by some considerable distance. The fox comes to the central area and indicates that this is where the last time you where it got the scent of Nundro, Rockseeker.
But it has no scent from here.
No, it's there's a lot of different smells around here. So
The stream would play off as well.
Well, focus, damn it, Mr. Fox.
He's not that fantastic.
What can he smell? What are the scents that he can smell? Nipper, please ask. What does the fox say?
Cool, just assume I'm asking that.
Okay. So what?
Ask
What
him
can the
first.
fox smell?
What can it smell? What
It's
is it? Animals? Is it ethereals? Is it people?
there is a very strong smell as well as Nundro, but it doesn't know, but it does make it afraid.
Which direction is that smell coming from?
And
Round.
can he follow that scent?
No, because it doesn't go anywhere, and he's a bit overwhelmed by it. So that's kind of your lot, really.
It led us literally to a crossroads.
Yeah.
Can anyone see any
sorry.
tracks or anything?
Can you recount the two directions and what's in those two directions? Sorry.
So behind you is towards Phandalin. Up here to the top is towards Neverwinter, and down there it seems to indicate is towards Luskan. But that
Paul, can I have a little look at the pathway, like here in between the two, and look for tracks or
you certainly
marks? Or
can. What I need you to do is you'll see in the chat to you there is now a bunch of buttons. If you can use perception and just click the button for me. Lovely. So what that does is it does a roll. So you have a look around, and it's obviously been some time, but you certainly think that it looks like there's been a struggle. You see like the odd speck of blood against the back end of the stone. There's a lot of deep scuff marks that have sort of weathered over, and it appears that possibly something was dragged vaguely in this sort of direction to the sort of southeast.
okay, guys. Well, what do you? Yeah, I've had a little sort of smooch around the area.
A smooch.
A smooch around the area. It's a term we all use. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks as if something's been sort of dragged southwards. There's been a scuffle. So what are we thinking? Would you want to follow that and see where that takes us?
Can we confirm which direction is south?
Down.
Down is south.
That way. Well, no. I mean, we could be in any direction, couldn't we?
Okay, directly
that could be north.
is south for the purposes of this.
Sorry?
Directly down is south. So south.
Okay. So not towards Standalin.
No, sort of vaguely towards Phandalin, but sort of in this direction. Do you see where I'm? Into the trees over the fence.
Oh, not
down the road.
Not on the road.
No.
Oh.
Okay, so we think he's been ambushed by some kind of animal or. Okay, so we need to follow this scent. We need to. Can Gaius take another look in that general area and see if there are any animal tracks, Gaius?
So this
Rook, and Gaius, can you tell me what your passive perceptions are?
passive perception.
Yeah. Section on your character sheet that tells you.
Yeah, I'm just looking in. Perception, I've got 5.
No, passive perception. It's towards the bottom of your character sheet, I think.
Passive wisdom.
That's the one.
It's just under the skills.
Oh, 15.
Lovely. Okay. Whoa. Jesus Christ, Rooks is high. I forget that you.
Rook, can you go?
He's disappeared off for the moment.
Oh, has he?
He's just.
This fence, Paul, that's in front of me. How can I scale it, or is it?
Oh yeah, it's only about like.
It's a trivet fence type thing.
So if I were to hop over this, do the party want to move up to the edge, and I have a little look around
I'm going to come with you. I'm going to come with you, but follow behind so as not to damage any tracks
Sorry.
or anything.
Guys, your passive perception was 15, right? Or passive wisdom?
That's correct. Yeah.
What else? What has everyone else apart from Growlrim got?
11.
Hmm. Nipper?
Lars was 11.
Hold on, it's not very good. 12.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, cool. That's fine.
I have 16.
Who's that, Rook?
That's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Well, there's a faint smell around here. I can't put my finger on it, guys, but it's something we've come across before.
I smell something too.
Wolf, orc, goblin,
Owlbear, bugbear.
owlbear,
Okay.
yeah, bugbear.
Is it just a
Old
smell?
man.
Because I don't smell it apparently.
Are there any tracks or anything that you
I
can
can't
see?
see any tracks for the moment.
Okay, shall we proceed into these woods with caution?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need to tether the horses, and we need
Yes,
we
good
need
idea.
we need River to stay with the horses.
Has he got a flare gun? Just in case.
We need him to have. I mean, how much do we trust River now? Because we can
Oh, I trust
we can
him.
give
I
him
trust
the we can. Forgive me, I can't remember what it's called, but we can give him the talking stone.
Oh
or
yeah,
whatever.
we could give him the sending stones, couldn't
Sending
we? Or
stones.
one of them.
Feeling the answer to how much you trust him very much varies depending on which member of the party you ask.
So, right, let me grab River. Okay, can River come across? I'm going to beckon River across.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, River.
Yes.
Horses. Up against those fence.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you this. If you have or see anybody in the distance, call us. Stay safe.
You're gonna
Keep the
leave him
foxes
here.
safe. We're going to leave him here.
Okay. Yep.
Whilst we enter these woods, can we give him some kind of can I hand him some kind of a sweet treat
Yeah.
just to diffuse the situation?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, he's okay with that.
And I'm gonna give him a kind of big macho round the shoulders hug and say, "You got this."
He is very unused to friendliness. Okay, cool. But he seems emboldened and he's like, yeah, okay, cool, I've got this.
And I pat him on the back, and then I beckon everyone else over.
Okay, is everyone going to Growlrim?
Well, I'm next to him already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've barely moved. Right, yeah.
Yep, cool, okay.
Can I gather everyone in?
Yep.
Okay. River's gonna look after the horses. Lars, I suggest you stay at the back. I take Gaius at the front. Rook and Nipper. Keep your eyes open.
Sure.
Yeah, it's fine by me.
So I'm going to creep forward slowly into the woodland, or however you describe it.
Okay.
And I'm going to basically stay on Gaius's shoulder with my hand on my sword, on the hilt of my sword,
Okay.
just to provide some description. And I believe Nipper and Rook should stay several paces behind, and Lars several paces behind.
You don't need to move your tokens, guys. It's cool. Okay. So
Okay.
you're going to follow the path. So what I need, guys, is another check. Hang on.
Can I ask who has the sending stones?
I have one.
Can it be passed to Lars, please?
I mean,
Sure.
I'm happy to leave it with. Okay, I'll take it. Fine.
Well, I had one, didn't I? And I gave
Yeah,
it
there
to,
are
gave
there
it
are
to
only
River.
two. Yeah.
I gave it to River. So Nipper, can you give that to Lars, as he is at
Sure.
our rear and can reach River the quickest?
I'll take it.
Sorry, Paul. You wanted me to do a check, didn't you?
Yeah, a perception roll, please.
On the pink stuff again, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh.
dear. Oh dear.
But Paul, as I'm basically in the exact same eye line, do I need to do one as well?
You can do one as well. Hang on.
Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? Because
Yeah, no, I do.
if Gaius could have seen something, then theoretically I would have potentially had the same opportunity.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. Hang on. So I just need you to also do perception.
Whoa, hang on a minute. Wow,
Yeah.
that's new.
Yeah.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Okay. So
I basically see everything.
I was trying to rig this up so that I could, when I make rolls for you, because it makes it kind of works better if you roll but you don't know what the result is. I was trying to rig it up today so that you could just click a button and it would roll it for me, but you wouldn't see it. I couldn't get that going, but I figured that this makes life a bit easier for people.
Oh, it's great to see it. It's great to see it. It's like it's either a stabbing pain or like a little party popper that goes off.
Yeah,
That was quite that was a nice roll.
Yeah, I did manage to rig up a script where it would do it where you would roll and only I would see it and it would say thanks, you've rolled this, but you had to manually type in a command and then tell it what dice it was and what your plus minus was on it, which felt a bit clunky. So I'm still working on that, but yeah. All right, cool. So you guys are following the tracks and whatnot. A couple of times you're sort of moving along and you're sort of supporting Growlrim and Gaius are sort of supporting each other. A couple of times sort of you start moving off in the wrong direction, but Growlrim manages to sort of spot a broken branch or a sort of disturbed bush or whatever, keeping you on the straight and narrow. So you make pretty good time. You sort of head further and further into the woodland until you start getting quite uneven ground, and it gets sort of darker and darker until you start to come towards what appears to be sort of a hillside, and you sort of follow some water, and you come towards what appears to be a sort of cave entrance. And you would guess that seems to be the direction that the tracks are leading you.
Okay, guys. Obviously, I've got dark vision, so should I take the lead again?
Agreed.
Go for it.
Lars, can you contact River for a check
Yeah.
on their horses?
River, any sign of anything?
River? Oh, no, nothing. No,
Boss is all good.
Yeah, it's all quiet.
Happy.
No one's hit me. It's wonderful.
Ah, good. It's like a holiday, isn't it?
Can Lars come to bring me the sending stone?
What do you want to say to him? He's
You got this.
like,
Hand it back to Lars.
Sorry, I can just see him standing there by the fence, repeating that to himself.
Can I pat Lars on the back as well?
Can I roll my eyes as he walks away?
Right, so we're going to enter into the tunnel.
Okay, so
Can I grab onto his shoulder? Okay,
hang
we
on.
go together.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right, guys. There's a guys. I think we're going to come up against. I think there's going to be something in here. I can't put my finger on it, but. Good night, darling.
What are you talking?
I'm talking to people. Okay. Who gets to sleep? That's not the voice I was talking about. But yeah, I'd ready ourselves for something.
Okay. Nipper, Rookie, you moving up as well?
I'm just going to cast Shield of Faith on myself. You never know.
Probably a good
Are
idea.
you preempting something?
So are you at the rear then, Nipper? Are you going to stay at the back?
I'll come middle. Sorry, I was just getting myself ready.
So you guys are entering the cave.
Oh, at this point, has everybody that I gave hit points to taken them off, by the way?
Did I lose hit points?
No, you gave us temporary ones, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone should
I
be
don't know
just
if you-
0 temporary and full normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I've got, yeah.
Cool.
So is everyone entering the cave, or is it just Gaius?
Okay.
Yeah, we'll let them go first because they can see.
Oh, okay, hang on then. Wait.
There seems to be a fair amount of light in this cave.
A minute, I'm supposed to be with guys.
Okay. That's better.
Bear with.
Oh.
Right. So, Rook, are you staying miles back, or have you just not moved yourself up? Okay, cool. Right.
Okay, guys, it looks like we're going to come up to a corner in a moment. We're going to veer right. I can't see anything beyond that corner as yet.
That's a horrible screechy voice in my head.
Okay, we've heard this. What does it, Paul? Does it sound like the Nothic, or does it sound like something else?
Sensation to you, yes.
Pardon?
It's a very familiar sensation, yes.
Okay. Gaius, get ready to get melted again.
As long as there's no bridges, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're already in the water, so I think you're all right.
You guys keep moving up with me, or?
Yeah.
Well, so we're in water right now. How deep is it?
Come in, Rook.
No, the water peters out about here. It seems to just sort of seep out of the walls and the floor a little bit there, so it's just sort of accumulated dampness.
Okay, we're coming to another bend in a moment. It's all clear for now if you guys want to shuffle up. Oh, actually, I think it's a fork. I think we can go left or right.
Well, have a look, see what you can see in each direction, I guess.
I can't see much to the right at the moment. Well, I can't see anything either way, but yeah, it definitely forks. We can go left or right.
These voices are getting louder. We must be getting closer.
Yeah.
I think we go left.
You want to go left?
Yeah, we'll go left.
We're all staying as one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't split the party. Not at this.
Getting... All we've done is walk into the cave.
Paul, what is this?
That's just a bit of rock.
All right, good.
It's narrowing, guys. It's getting very narrow up here.
These voices aren't happy with us.
Can you? Okay,
I'm going to draw my sword now.
but yeah, Rook, are you coming?
Yep.
Okay, hang on a minute. Right,
And, yeah.
we need to be more sensible with how we do this. We need
all want-
somebody. We need somebody at the back.
Well, I was going to hang onto this back wall up here.
Who?
Up here.
They want to talk to us. So they're arguing about whether they should talk.
You can talk to my bloody morning star.
Does anyone wish to talk to them?
No, I say we just keep going.
Okay. I mean, they haven't actually approached us, so.
They do hide in the walls, though.
Right. Okay. What's up here? That looks like a fork now.
I can't see anything yet.
Yeah. Oh. Has Rook got a torch on, Paul?
No, it's set to daylight mode. I think I don't unless maybe he does. Someone's got. Hang on. Stop.
Yeah, because the light keeps moving when everyone else moves.
Nipper.
Hey, now I can't see.
Yeah, now I can't see. That's a bit more
I
like
can't
it.
see either.
Just gonna delve into the darkness. There we go.
Yeah, Gaius and Nipper should be able to see. But
Yeah.
Okay.
I think this fork is like going around a pillar.
okay,
I'm going this
lead
way.
on.
Yeah, I think we will go this way.
Paul,
More
should I have
space.
more sight than I have at the moment, if you see what I mean?
Hang on. Everyone, stop for a sec.
Oh! I see shit.
Let me have a look.
Why have you gone? He's gone too far ahead. Surely.
You should.
Nipper's run off.
Hang on. Sorry, guys. You should have. Is that better?
Yes. Thank you.
Just make sure I've got nippers. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so Rook, you're at the tip of a fork there.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're all heading down this way. Were you all happy to proceed this way?
Oh, where's Rook?
Where's he
Where's
gone?
Nipper going? Rook. Rook, have you
Can
gone
you-
the other way?
Yeah, Rook's gone completely the other way.
So, Paul, should I be able to see things now?
Who?
Oh, I can see things now.
What? Oh, yeah. Some of the light.
I can.
Should the things at the end be glowing?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, right.
Guys,
There are.
I can see some fucking Nothics.
Well, I say we
At
deal with them.
least
like we did
three.
last time.
That's all right.
We deal with them how we did last time. We take them out. I don't think we try and barter with them. That didn't go so well last time.
No.
No.
Especially considering we stole the money from them.
Yeah, but I don't think they know that because they're different. Nothing.
They've all got one mind that they all share.
5. Right. Who's going to take the lead then? Who's going to go ploughing in? Because I'm going to.
They still want
Right,
to
there's
talk.
4. At
They
least
still want to talk. They still want to talk. They're screaming at us that they want to talk. By the way.
the other one wanted to
Okay.
talk too.
Right.
There's 4 of them, I believe.
I mean, to be fair, the other one was perfectly happy until you nicked its stuff.
Yeah, well, you know. Can we
So
all group up, please?
hang
They've
on,
got Nundro.
hang on, guys. So let me tell you what. Let me tell the players that can actually see things what they can see.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
I'm gonna have to be back in a minute. I'll see you in a second.
Sure.
So Nipper, did you say they've got the dwarf?
They've got a dwarf, yeah.
Because I can only see the Nothics, 4 Nothics.
You're quite a bit further back, though, aren't you, Gaius?
Yeah. No, that's fine. I'm not
Okay.
clear. I just wondered where he is.
I mean, he is dancing.
He's dancing.
Yeah, so I'm not quite sure what they're doing.
Oh, okay.
All right, Gowron.
Who said what now?
Do we want to talk? We're a bit unsettled by the fact that the dwarf appears to be dancing.
The dwarf is the dwarf we're looking for.
Are they all
Okay.
talking? Are they all talking to Lars, or are they talking to all of us
All of
at the
you.
same time?
I mean, I can probably start vocalizing it soon. Shall we wait for Sam to get back?
Yeah, if we wait for Sam, yeah.
Right, I'm back. What'd I miss?
We decided that we're probably going to talk to them.
Okay. Who wants to talk?
I will.
So you all hear in your voices, guests we have.
Sorry, I've missed your voices, Paul. It's been a while.
Gowron, where you going, mate? Where you going, Gowron?
I'm going to talk to them, like I just said.
All right.
Big guests we have. Oh,
Hail,
today.
hail, hail, hail,
Why is it repeating
friends.
itself? Is it mad?
Friends.
Friends we have. Friends dance. Dance a pretty dance.
You have apprehended a dwarf. We would like to take him with us.
Pets we have.
Um,
He's ours.
can I whisper to Gowron?
Yes.
You may whisper.
Do you still have the hole?
I do
I
have
have
the
the-
whole.
And
I
hold.
thought I had.
And can
One
carry on.
one steps forward and points to Nipper. Hang on.
Can I cover Nipper with my arm
You certainly
in a kind of defensive manner? Not that he needs it, but I may look more menacing.
hang on.
Don't like the sounds of this pause, dramatic pause. Not that it sounds of anything other than silence. The silence is deafening. I think we can safely say they're controlling Andrew. Are
Okay.
we still waiting? Right, okay, Paul.
So it all goes a bit quiet for everyone. A bit eerily. The one in front is still pointing at Nipper.
Did we establish who has the hole, by the way?
I thought I might have. I given it to Rook
I don't think I have it.
It seems like the sort of
or Gaius?
I thought I had it, to be honest.
Yeah, Gaius has it, I think. But I think
Yeah.
Gaius, we would need you to be. Well, can't really say much now, can I? Okay, so can I continue to discourse?
It's talked to me in my head. It's given me the word, and now wants us to leave.
But how
Reckons that we've got what we need and they've got what they need.
do
No.
we know? How can we trust them? They've just given us a word.
And we're not just here for the word. We can't leave Gundren's brother.
Can I roar or bellow? We are here for the dwarf as well as the word. And I will gladly draw my weapon at this point and beckon Lars over.
Where is the dwarf, by the way? Because I can't
Hey.
see him.
Yeah, I can't see the
He's
dwarf.
Okay, whoa, Lars.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And can I continue?
Do what?
Well, I don't really ask for your allowance to continue. You will give us the dwarf,
No.
and we will leave.
Oh, there.
Okay. Happy with this? Okay.
However,
Okay.
what's
Cool.
happened is
Gaius says it. Gaius.
So, I've had enough of this talking bollocks. I'm gonna use
well, that's handy because so have they.
one of my special arrows.
But you can't because they've already initiated combat, mate.
Yeah,
They've already what? Sorry.
yeah, we're they've caught us,
initiative.
haven't they? They've caught us. So they've
Two things. One, I didn't start the fight. Note that down. Two, get out of the boat. Perfect opportunity. Just get out of the boat, smack him in the head with it.
I'm close enough that I think I can take two of these.
So
Hopefully.
suddenly, Nundra races forward and throws himself at Nipper.
Yeah, I was fearing this.
Yeah.
So I figured that this would happen.
I need a strength check from you, Nipper.
Can't I do like some sort of magic acrobatics dodge?
No.
Does he not get? If it's a grapple, he gets a choice between athletics and acrobatics, doesn't he?
Depends.
Paul, I'm next to Nipper. Can I do a strength check as well? Because I would react to this.
You're not. It's not your initiative, I'm afraid.
Okay, fair enough.
Sorry.
But I wouldn't have a chance of stopping. I guess that he's got better initiative, isn't he?
Yeah, well, this is essentially a surprise round for him.
Fair enough. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, it is a surprise. I was expecting him to dance and that would have to rescue him.
So Nundro has grabbed you and is latched onto you. Gaius, you're up.
Yeah, so I was going to use one of my special arrows
Mm-hmm.
on this chap here.
Yep, cool.
So I was going to use that.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
And then I click on the longbow and then I get an extra D6 with these arrows. So do I roll my damage and then roll a D6?
That's right.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. Okay. Holy fuck, I forgot how much these guys have.
And then I don't get a moving action afterwards, do I? Because I used
You do.
my...
Yes, you do. Because readying your arrow is a bonus action, so you do have a move.
Okay. With my move,
Mhm.
could I lob the hole at Nipper? Not
Yeah.
for him to fall in, but lob it at him so he's got the whole thing to use.
Well, he's currently grappled, so he's not really in a position to grab it out of the air. So if you throw it to him,
I think we want them both in. I think we want them both in the hole.
Yeah, so if I lob it, do I have to throw like athletics or something?
I will allow you to use your archery. So if you roll your attack,
Okay. And use so do that again.
can you just do it again for me? I just want to make sure you don't roll 25 every time. just out of like, genuine curiosity.
It's gonna be like 2 now, isn't it?
Yeah, he'll be like, yeah, I'll take
If you roll 25 again, I'm going to have questions.
Right. I'm waiting.
Is that hard coding that we did
Yeah.
while you were in the holiday break? I want them both in the hole. But will I be in the hole then?
Okay, so you throw a hole. How wide was that hole again? Hang on.
It was like 4 or 5 feet, wasn't it?
So
it was about
6 feet in diameter.
yeah.
Oh, you fucker.
So, Growrim, I need you to roll Dex for me.
No.
Yes.
This never ends well.
No,
I'm not going to look at it. Has it rolled?
Oh dear. You're also in the hole.
Oh.
What happens is the hole, which is 6 foot wide,
10 foot deep.
underneath Nipper, and he falls down with Nundro on top of him. You take 2 bludgeoning damage as Nundro falls on top of you. Growrim then falls on top of Nundro. And both Nipper and Nundro take 5 bludgeoning damage as a large lizard drops on top of them.
Sorry, Nipper.
I mean, it's not really your fault, is it?
It's not about blame.
You're going to love this next move.
Oh, what am I doing?
Oh, hang on a minute. What's going on?
I'm cocking everything up. That's what's going on. Right, lovely.
Just normal practice then.
Screw you, sir. Right, Growling. You're
We do enough of that.
You're currently lying on top of Nipper and Nundro in a 6 foot hole.
Well, it's 10 foot. It's 10 foot deep, isn't it?
Deep, sorry.
Okay. Can I try my very best to catapult Nipper out of this hole by throwing him out of the hole?
That's going to be quite tricky because it's only 6 foot in diameter. So you're currently lying on top of Nundro, who's lying on top of Nipper.
But I hasten to suggest that I would be able to accomplish that, given my strength.
Its strength is one thing, but
Yeah,
how do you navigate him through the 2 of you that are lying on top of him in a 6 foot gap?
Okay, so the way I see it is I've got 2 options. I can either try and get out of the hole myself, which would require a jump, or I can try and get Nipper out of this hole.
Okay,
so
then you can try and chuck Nipper out if you want, but I'm going to need you to roll a strength check, and it's going to be a DC 20.
what's a DC 20?
So you've got
You
to
need
over 20.
I've got to what?
You've got to roll a strength check, and you've got to get over 20 for it to succeed.
Okay. And what would the jumping out of the hole myself be? An athletics?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, what about if I try and put Nipper in a position where he can jump out of the hole? So if I try and kind of adjust my positioning
You can.
in terms of like,
I mean, really, what we need you to do is decide what you want to try and do, and then we can figure out how easy or difficult that would be. Really.
okay, so if I want to get Nipper on into a position where he can
So
try and get back in,
try and do
because
is
I'm not going to get into the fray again. I'm not going to get out of this hole. I don't think I'm going to get the luck or of the die, because I think it's going to take quite.
If you wanted to climb out, you could spend your turn, both your action and your movement, climbing out of the hole. That's fine. It's not that difficult, especially as you've got two bodies underneath you giving you a boost.
Oh,
If you wanted to
Okay,
climb out of the hole, you can do, but it will take your turn.
okay, so I can't kind of attempt to leap out of the hole
If
to
you
put me in a.
acrobatics to jump out, you can certainly do that, and if you succeed, then it will just take your movement.
And then I can do an action.
Yeah. However, if you fail,
I would land back on them and do more damage.
maybe it kind of depends how badly you fail.
Okay, give me a second.
Okay.
Got to make a decision here. Hold on. What are we talking? Acrobatics or athletics?
Acrobatics.
Not athletics. Why not athletics?
Athletics is more about running and sort of, whereas acrobatics is like jumping and climbing and leaping.
Oh, fuck me.
Everything okay?
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I want to stay in the hole.
Okay,
Because
right.
if the minute I get out of this hole and I'm taking my turn, I'm in direct line of whatever. So I think what my best bet to do is to give Nipper the best chance of getting out of the hole and getting into the affray.
So that he's in the firing line instead, is what you're saying.
The fire.
Well, no, because I think he's got.
Lob him up there and see what happens.
It's
At the end of the day, his acrobatics is far better than mine, and I would like to think that Lars and Rook are going to enter the affray enough for Nipper to have a decent chance. So I'm going to adjust my position.
Yeah.
And potentially attempt to get Nipper out of this hole.
Okay, so I'm going to go with then you're going to need to roll a strength check.
But in doing so, Paul, would I put him, if he fails to do that, am I putting him in a position, I'm putting him in a position where he could give it another go, aren't I?
It depends. It depends on how it goes and what happens. So you don't.
Okay.
Bearing in mind that you don't know, all that we really need to
No, I know.
What you're trying to do, you wouldn't know what the outcome potentially is going to be. So if you're going to try and essentially, you're going to try and wrestle him to the top of the pile, essentially.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, strength check for me, please.
Strength check. Fair enough.
Oh, I could have served that up for you, couldn't I? Okay, cool. So you wrestle and jive and pull and push. You manage.
Are you going to give me the fact that I can throw him out the hole now?
No, because that's not what you were trying to do.
No. I said I wanted to give him the best opportunity to get out of this hole.
Yeah, that's fine. And you've succeeded at doing that. So not only that, you have managed to wrestle him away from Nundro. So you've managed to pull him out from underneath Nundro, break Nundro's grasp, and you've managed to roll Nipper on top of you. So he's in a sitting position above you.
Okay, fair enough. I'll go with that.
Cool.
Can I do anything else?
Sorry?
Can I do anything else?
That was kind of your turn. I mean, there's not a lot else that you could do in that turn. I mean, I guess you could stand up if you want.
Can I pin Nundro
No, because you've
to
used.
the... Right, okay, so I can't...
So you've
sort of-
used your action to do that. You've got a move action, but you are in theory still lying down.
So I can't kind of roll on top of Nundro to prevent him...
Kind of already on top of him, to be honest.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, I will... Because he's got to move, isn't he? Shit. I'm going to stand up.
Okay, cool. So how tall are
'Cause
you?
I'm 'cause
About 10 foot. So
6 foot.
Yeah,
6 foot.
That's cool.
6'3"
6'3".
and a half.
6'3.5". Cool. All right. So Gaius, you're up. So, oh no, you did that, didn't you? I don't
I've
know.
already been.
Oh yeah, it's got to be.
Lars.
Oh, and that's right. Rook. Is your
Lars.
turn?
No, Lars.
Lars's turn.
No, Lars.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. On there twice for some reason.
Is he?
Am I?
Yeah, you were on there twice, but you had what the hell?
No, he's not on there at all.
No, he's not on there
No,
at
I'm
all.
now gone. I've completely disappeared. I had 11.
Yeah, I've got you showing as 11 on here.
Yeah, he's removed from our. He's gone from ours.
Yeah,
Oh, weird, I've got you.
disappeared.
He's not that incompetent.
So wait a minute. So okay, so Rook, you had 10, did you?
Lars
Yeah,
had
I-
11.
Okay. Nipper, what did you have? 8.
8.
That's weird. He's even done River for some ungodly reason. Plainly, it didn't clear last time. My bad. So, yeah. I was going to Rook, Nipper, and Rose, Growling, Garden. And Gaius, what did you have? 21.
For what? Sorry.
What did you have for your initiative?
Got
Mine
13
was
on there.
13. Mine was 13.
Okay, cool. That's fine. Lovely. That's fine. Happy with that. Lars, your turn. Bearing in mind, at the moment, you can't see shit.
I can see the Nothics, can't I?
Oh, that's only because the way that the system has got it on there. Let me fix it.
Okay, I thought they were glowing.
I thought they had their own source.
No, it's weird how it automatically gives them a glow.
As my first action, then I'm gonna cast Sacred Weapon on my sword, please.
Ready? And what does that do?
For a minute, I add my Charisma modifier to attack rolls. Also, it emits a bright light in a 20-foot radius and a dim light 20 foot beyond that,
Okay.
Oh, very good.
and becomes magical.
Very
Light.
nice. Very nice.
Right.
Now you can presume see stuff.
Yes. Problem. It. Yeah. If I go that way, I'm gonna go over the hole, aren't I?
No, because the hole is centered over Nipper.
Okay.
So the hole is here. In fact, I tell you what.
It's 6 foot, though.
I am going.
6 foot.
Yeah, but each square is 5 foot, so it only just. I'm gonna run and engage those 2 Nothics there. Reckon that was 30 foot.
That's fine. Well,
I then can't do anything, but
you know.
I had to be able to see. So
Yeah, that does help. Because otherwise you didn't
yeah.
know what's going on. Okay. That's fine. So you've had your go. For some reason, Gundren's on our initiative. Rook! You're up.
Now it's me.
You can see stuff. That might help.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome, guys.
Right. So they're in a hole.
Yeah.
I'll attack this guy with sneak attack.
Okay.
He's gone.
Oh dear. Okay, so the Nothic, as you fire your your crossbow, into the semi-gloom, slightly dazzled in the dark by Lars's bright sword, the Nothic is sort of rearing back a little bit from the light and rears back just enough to avoid the crossbow bolt that would have lodged straight in its giant eye had it not been blinded slightly by the light of Lars's sword. And you hear a thud.
Yeah.
Unlikely story.
Do still have a move action should you choose.
No, I don't need to move, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm good, he says. I'm good. Okay.
Really? I think we're a bit prone now.
Okay.
Lars, you are screwed.
I'll be all right.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure what these guys can do.
You're going to find out because it's their turn. Okay. So.
I can tell Paul is like
So, Lars,
rotting gaze.
a Constitution saving throw. Hang on. Let me serve that up for you.
Necrotic damage.
Because that doesn't. Yeah, you're going to have to do a skill check yourself.
Oh,
saving.
what do I need to click?
I don't.
Oh, no, not one of them.
I just need a Constitution saving throw. I'll have to wire those at some point. Go team. 8.
Oh,
Oh,
that was nearly a 14.
10 damage.
you
Oh.
9 damage.
Oh.
Ouch.
Unless you have some sort of ability, and unless you have a resistance to necrotic damage.
Unfortunately not.
Oh yeah, that old
I
chestnut.
forgot to buy the armor with that.
Oh, nice.
Oof.
So, what's your armor class at the moment? I've got it as 19.
Me, 19, yeah.
So you take 6 slashing damage.
Well, I take 3, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so these two Nothics are going to run up to the hole, stare down. Nipper is now sat at the top of the pile. So they're going to...
I don't have to.
I need you to roll 2 Constitution saving throws.
Hold on. Have you kept my improved armor class?
You up?
Should be 20 because I cast that magic spell before we came in the cave.
Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't.
2 Constitution.
I need 2 Constitution saving throws. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. That is unfortunate for you.
Well, it depends on whether or not I want you to live, really, doesn't it?
That went well. Oh, so you take 15 necrotic damage and 9 necrotic damage for a grand total of 24 necrotic damage.
Ooh, I'm not looking very well.
I'd like to point out at this point that I thought it was a good idea to throw the hole at you.
It wasn't quite what I was wanting.
Sorry, Nipper. I mean,
He might have some sort of moral dilemma, but no, they just randomly goes, "We'll fight them." So
but
yeah,
Nipper can take them both on back now, can't he?
he is in a hole, So he's on top of Nundro, so he's like a foot off the ground, if I'm being kind, and he's 4 foot, so that's 5 foot. So he's got a good 5 foot gap above his head before the top of the lip. So he might have a job. But it's Nipper's turn. You're in a hole.
Well, how can they reach him then?
Sorry?
What have they done to him then?
He looked at him.
They what's called rotting gaze.
Oh, right, okay.
30 feet.
Okay, cool. Yeah. No, fair point.
They're essentially
Sorry,
Pokemon.
Okay, Paul, I would like to start by casting Healing Word on myself.
I have a funny feeling you might do that, yeah.
Is it worth casting at a higher slot? I'm going to cast it on to... I'm going to cast it as a level 3 spell as well.
Okay.
So you can cast it as level 3 spell, which means you use a level 3 spell slot,
Mm-hmm.
and it makes it more dice, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, what? No, that's not right.
7
That's done
healing,
2.
6 healing,
Oh, I see. Right. So it's 7 plus 6.
13 hit points back. That feels like
That makes more sense. I thought it fucked up and it only rolled 2 dice for some reason. Right. I'm not quite so shaky. So, Paul, can I try and get? They're both there.
Yeah, they are both there, but they are there below. So if you were to climb out either here or here or here, you would be able to do it without them just slashing you.
Okay. Can I get out like? Not pan made. Sorry. Climb up this way.
Yeah, so you could you can use your movement because you're already stood up. If you wanted to just use your movement, you can clamber out. You do have the option of trying to like leap out and maybe move a bit further away if you want, but you'd need to do acrobatics, and that could go wrong.
No. I am going to just get out and I'm just going to smash this one upside the face.
Didn't you just use your? Isn't Healing Word an act?
Bonus action.
Okay. Cool. So you're going to hit that one. That's okay then. Yeah.
Yeah. Do I want to use Guided Strike or not?
Can you?
So the text of Guided Strike says that when you make an attack roll, you can use your Challenge Divinity to gain a +10 bonus to the roll, and you make it after you see the roll, but before you say whether it hits or misses.
Fair enough.
So I'm going to do that. I'm going to smack it in the face with my Morning Star, or attempt to. And so yes, I'm going to use my Channel Divinity to +10 that.
Okay. Cool. That's fine.
So that's,
Yep. Roll your damage.
oh, fuck off.
Wow. That guy is fucked. Okay, cool. Done. You smash him with your mace, but you're still feeling a little bit worse for wear, so you don't feel like you get quite as much leverage behind it as you would otherwise. Nundro is going to stand up. He's now there. Oh, wonderful. What I need you to do, Nipper, is roll a dexterity check for me.
What?
A dexterity check.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I think I know what you're doing. I think Nundro is going to try and pull me back in, isn't he?
Yeah. Sorry.
He's using some sort of leverage.
Grabbles at the edge of the thing and grabs your ankle and yanks you back down with him. Sorry. You're now lying at the
No,
bottom
you're not.
of the hole.
Oh,
Go,
well.
you're up.
I've disappeared.
Who has?
I'm grateful that
I was 12. Turn order.
Oh, let me adjust that then. There you go.
Yeah, you were with Gaius, weren't you?
Twice for some reason. Oh, this is a joke. Right, good. Gaius. Gaius was before you, wasn't he?
I was, yeah.
Yeah. Gaius was first, and then I was second.
I don't quite know what happened with that. I had a residual turn on it for some reason. So yeah, Gaius, you're up.
Right. So if I use Horde Breaker, do I get to move afterwards or before?
Yeah.
Pardon me. I think I can. So what I'm going to do is, seeing as I owe a great debt, having thrown this bloody hole, I'm going to move here.
Yeah.
So I can cast Horde Breaker on these two down here.
Yep.
Then once. Bear with. So.
Okay. Yeah. Roll your damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
So then, obviously, I throw another one, don't I, for the other Nothic? Is that correct?
Yeah, you roll again for the one next to it.
So I just roll damage again, do I? Or do I
you have to roll attack.
Again?
You have to roll attack.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, look at you and your 25 again. Yeah, roll damage.
I'm trying to dig my way out of a hole here, so to speak, if you excuse the pun, with a nipper. So.
Okay, so you do get a bonus attack as well, don't you?
Yeah.
So you can attack you can attack any one of them.
I'll go for the one nearest me again, that one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, come on. 25 again. All right, roll your damage. Oh, we had the awards one session too early. The award for rolling 25 most often. Fucking hell.
Well, I was going to say, I was going to get an award for like least helpful move, but we've got a whole year to forget about this little session now.
Yeah, I love that. You got 25 every turn, then you rolled 10 damage, 11 damage, 12 damage.
I rolled 18, I think, once.
You did?
Yeah, I got 18, 25, 25. So.
Okay. I think Andrew is struggling to hear us. He's rejoining.
Mm-hmm.
I'm back.
Oh, it is your turn. Welcome back.
These bloody Nothics are still standing.
Okay, so what happened to these things that are outside the hole?
They've been shot with arrows a lot. Gaius is riddled, the first one with 2 arrows, and it's looking particularly worse for wear. And the one behind it has got an arrow shaft sticking out of it, but it's not looking super healthy.
Okay. Where was Lars? Does Lars have his turn?
Lars is after you.
Before these things?
Yes, the Nothics will go after Lars.
Okay, because I can't see him on here. Okay, so if I get out the hole, can I get out the hole sort of here?
You're already out the hole, aren't you?
Am I?
You climbed out last time.
No, Oh, did I?
You did, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I stood up.
Oh, no, you did.
I stood up. I stood up, didn't I?
Yeah, you did, actually.
So can I kind of stand here?
So currently, Nipper and Nundro and you are all in the hole again.
So can I get out to here?
Sure.
But if I get out, do I have 2 attacks still?
You get a bonus attack, don't you? So yes, you do.
Okay, so I'm going to kind of come out here. And I'm going to try and take one of them on and then the other one on, essentially.
Okay, so which
So
one?
I'll take this one first.
Okay.
That one second.
All right.
Pardon me. Okay, so I'm rolling. Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, you do have your combat mastery point things that you can spend on abilities, haven't you?
Not on this.
Okay.
I have no need here.
Hits. The second one, not so much. So if you roll damage,
Oh, that first one. Nice.
yeah. Okay, cool.
That's the first one, yeah?
Yeah. Mm.
Second one, I'm not even bothering with.
Yeah, you botched. So, so I tell you what. Roll a D100 for me.
Oh, hang on a minute.
See how lucky you are. Oh, guess where you're falling.
That was a great roll.
You swing and slash the first one, taking a chunk out of it. Heartened by your success, you then take a wild lunge towards the second one. However, you forget that you're stood at the edge of a hole, and you plummet back into the hole once again.
Surely that first one cleaves that thing in half.
Nope.
How much health do these things have?
Quite a bit.
Lots.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
And it's already got an arrow in it.
Mm.
And it survived a 26.
That's a 26.
30. 13 slashing damage.
A lot.
Yikes.
Well, I mean, yeah, it might have been unwise to just randomly attack, like provoke these things.
Hey, look, we've got to save this guy.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Cool. Yeah, so Lars.
This must be getting us some
Sorry, I was talking and I was muted.
must be getting us some sweet XP on here.
We're not doing accumulated XP. We're doing milestone leveling. So you just level.
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry about that.
milestone leveling. Fair enough.
Paul?
Yes. No, you
Going
can level up, Lars.
Yeah, I know. Which one's the one that stared me in the face and tried to melt me?
The melty one is the one at the top.
Okay, I've just attacked that with my sword. That also needs a +2 on it, so it's 17.
Okay, roll your damage.
Okay. Okay. Right.
No.
Awful. I'm also
Mhm.
going to cast Divine Smite, and I'm going to cast it as a level 2 spell, which gives me 3d8 extra damage.
Okay, roll that 3d8 sexy extra damage. No?
There we go. 21 altogether.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to like literally
Not do anything.
not do anything, isn't it?
So you smash it with your sword and lop off a couple of digits off of its fingers. It rears back in pain, but it's still standing.
As it rears back, can I stab at it?
Do you have a second attack?
I do. I have 2 attacks.
Yes. Roll
So
your.
that should be an 18.
Roll a damage.
Hey.
That's
Oh,
So
12.
you swing your sword around and
Yeah, I'm not going to.
straight into its giant eye, popping it like a grim old egg. And you pull out your sword and it quivers, dropping to the ground. You killed one of these buggers.
Yep. On to the
Huzzah!
next. On to the next
huzzah!
one, please.
Okay. Do you want to do a move?
If turning around to look at the other one is a move, then yes.
Or cool. Rook. Look, it's Rook.
Yeah. I'll attack this guy, or attempt to attack this guy.
Already. Just keep killing. Just keep killing. Oh,
Nice.
Whoa.
Rick. What's your
What's
remind?
my what?
Hang on, I've got. One sec. Yes, that's right. So you roll your damage dice twice.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you roll, just double roll your damage. So quick hand. Yeah. And are you doing sneak attack as well?
Yeah, that gets doubled as well on advantage roll.
I have a feeling you're going to do quite well with this. Holy fuck. So is that 20 plus 7 plus 19 plus 11?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a sneak attack damage and then the normal attack damage.
Okay, so I'm going to level with you. It's dead. How have you killed it? Tell me. Narrate it for us.
Well, the big googly eye, I want to go straight through the center into the brain behind.
Yeah, it splatters all over the place and it cartwheels backwards. You absolutely sniped the shit out of it. Nice. Now you do have a move action if you choose.
I'm gonna get a better angle on these guys.
All right.
Move to back.
Okay. The Nothics. The Nothics are both quite keen on moving on from the hole, so they let's have a look. Okay, so Rook, I need you to do a Constitution check, and Lars, I need you to do a Constitution check.
Is the one that Rook killed the one that was next to me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Constitution.
Oh dear, Rook.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so Lars, you feel a familiar unpleasant sensation wash over you, but having just seen two of them killed in your immediate vicinity, you feel emboldened and shrug it off. Rook, you, however, feel very unpleasant, and you take 11 necrotic damage.
11 necrotic damage.
Yes. Nipper, it's your turn. You're lying at the bottom of a hole with Growrim sort of next to you / on top of you, and Nundro stood above you.
What? Why? Right. I basically want to just grab Nundro and headbutt him and pin him.
Okay. Sure. You get to choose what skill you use for that.
Acrobatics?
You can use acrobatics. Sure.
Oh, for God's sake, my roll!
You win.
Oh, wow.
Did you say you're going to headbutt him as well?
Yeah, I've had enough of him. He's been silly.
Roll a d6. Okay. Oh no. Oh shit. Okay. You headbutt him and he goes very still. Your turn.
You might have done that a bit hard.
Yeah, Gaius, you're up.
Okie doke. I shall move a bit closer. I'll move to about here. And then these guys are in the hole, right? So they're not poking over it or anything. They're in the hole. Yeah?
You what, sorry?
These guys are in the hole, aren't they?
It's 10 foot deep, so you can't see them.
Yeah. So I've got a clear line of sight to this dude here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to go for him.
Yep. Which one? This one?
Oh, hang on. Yes, that one.
Yep, cool. Okay, so you have hit it and killed it. How have you killed it, Gaius?
I've knocked it clean off its feet, pinned it against the back wall, and then where the arrow is lodged in it, it's kind of ripped through the top of its head, and it's just slipped and slithered either side and just fallen into a heap on the floor.
Delightful. So you have an extra attack, I believe.
I do.
I can't imagine
So
what you're going to attack.
Yeah. So I'll just cast that. Just shoot that now.
Nipper, I hope you haven't killed this thing.
Okay.
Whoa!
What? Gaius, have some variety in your rolls.
I've taken all the good rolls this evening.
Okay, so you lodge an arrow into the last remaining Nothic, and it looks very, very ill.
And that's me done, because I moved first. So
How is it still alive?
So it's Growrim's turn, but you are hearing a lot of voices in your heads, guys.
no mercy, surely. They turned a dwarf against you.
Bit late to back down now.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I shout stop?
Shouldn't bite off more than you can chew.
I can shout stop. Stop. Yeah.
Hey guys, you hear a loud booming stop emanating from a hole in the ground.
Okay. So
What are you going to do with your turn, Growrim?
can I turn to is it Nundro?
Well, you're currently lying down.
Well, Nundro must be somewhere very close.
Yeah, Nundro is currently lying unmoving, wrapped in Nipper's embrace.
So can I I'm just having a look.
Yeah.
Well, I can't do it. I mean, it seems like folly, doesn't it? I mean, okay. Essentially, I want to check on Nundro,
Okay.
and I want to use any caregiving from my past if I need to
Okay.
as my action, and I'm not sure
So what
what I can do.
is roll medicine
Uh,
on that list.
okay.
Didn't you? Okay. So looking at it, he doesn't look in a good way. You see that his nose is basically flattened into his face. He's bleeding heavily. And let me send you a little bit more information.
Okay. Ugh.
So your turn lasts around about 6 seconds. So you've observed that. So yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
So you've still got an action or a move.
I don't what I fucking want to do, but I shall not. I shall not do it. I mean, oh fuck's sake!
What is it you want to do?
No, no.
Why?
Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. Oh. No, I will not do it. There's, is there anything I can do, Paul? From
Well,
that?
you could try and like do something if you wanted to.
Can I try and admit some form of resuscitation?
Yes, I will need you to roll medicine again.
Again, fuck. Oh, I don't want to do this. I do want to do it, but I don't want to do it. Oh, fuck's sake. Fuck's sake.
You are basically pumping up and down on top of his chest, going, staying alive. So you're doing that, or starting to do that. Cool, that's going to take the rest of your turn. Lars, you're up.
Don't kill the fucking
Sorry,
thing.
I was
Don't
muted.
kill it.
How close am I?
No.
Oh, right.
No.
We might.
Can I just?
I
We might
shouted
need-
stop, and you're still going on. You're going to piss the
You-
fuck out of me now.
You haven't dealt with these things before. They nearly killed Gaius. So I ain't. Even when I try to reason with the first one, it's still, these things can't be reasoned with easily. That's what I'm saying.
To be fair, you
It
guys
might-
on the original one, you had reason with it, and then Rook stole all its shit.
Yeah, but also we reasoned with it, and it cost us a lot. So,
The thing is, ask for mercy.
stabby.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is not good, Lars. This is not good.
I'm sorry, but
It's not good.
So
can't.
how do you kill it?
Can I charge at it, hit it with my shield to bash it into the wall, and just stab it in the gut,
Yeah, you do that.
and then it drop dead
Oh
just
yeah,
in front of me in a pile?
in front of you. Do you have a quip?
No.
Cool. You're just going to stand all noble and shit. Okay.
Yes.
So as you kill that, the dust settles. Currently, Growrim is administering CPR, or trying to Nundro. To do that, he sort of peeled him off of Nipper. So that's what's currently going on. Growrim, do you want to say anything while you're doing that? What's everyone else doing now that Lars has just stabbed the thing to death?
I think I've realised that maybe I'll be a bit heavy-handed. Can I try healing word on Nundro?
Yes, you can.
Do it at level 2. I'm feeling generous.
Okay.
That's 8 if it works.
Between the swift CPR actions, the slightly ham-fisted but nonetheless sort of more or less effective, Growrim manages to sort of keep him just about clinging to a sliver of life, and that allowed just enough time to be for the healing word to be enacted. So you cast healing word and place your hand upon his chest, and there's a very sudden intake of breath, and Nundro starts breathing again.
Good.
That was incredibly close, gents. Basically, had Gowron not jumped in to do CPR, or had rolled literally one number less, and then if Nipper hadn't then healed, he was deadsies. Because it turns out these mere civilians don't have a lot of hit points.
Yeah, funny that.
Why?
I think a note to ourselves should be: if we don't want to kill someone, we should avoid hitting them in the head. That's two
I
now.
tried to make him snap out of it, just knock him unconscious a bit.
We were in a 6-foot hole, and you're headbutting something.
I mean,
He kept putting me back in. He's been right tool.
to be fair, that's
I'm still not happy. I'm still not happy we've killed a creature that's asked for mercy. That's lingering. That's lingering. I didn't think that. Didn't think that, Lars.
We did it before. He tried to be nice to us. We left him, and he wasn't. He lied, and then still tried to attack us.
Yeah, exactly.
it is they are neutral evil creatures. So I think that kind
Yeah, we've meddled with them before, and I don't trust them.
of meddle is definitely the right word.
The thing was nearly dead.
And so I made sure it was dead.
I was very surprised. Well, not very surprised. I was very curious to see what the party would do when they just went, "Yeah, you're after this magic word. Here's the magic word. Now fuck off."
Yeah, no, we didn't come for just the word, though, did we?
Yeah, I did have a feeling what with the goody two shoes paladins we might have got.
Excuse me.
But you know, there was the possibility that you could have like negotiated with them, maybe seen if there was something else they wanted, apart from that. But you know, whatevs.
I got the impression that wasn't going to happen.
Okay. All right, so we'll assume that you guys pull Nundro out of the pit. Is someone
Can I
gathering?
leave? Can I leave Nipper in the pit?
I was going to quietly come over, collect my hole, and then walk away again before anyone says anything.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, if nothing else,
I'm going to climb out.
that hole is very definitely really getting involved in the game. I'm just moderately surprised the immovable rod didn't make an appearance.
I was trying to figure out how to do it, and the best I got was to jam it up his ass.
That really wouldn't have
But
done.
I thought, no, put it up there and then make it immovable.
Good, wonderful. So,
At this point, can I ask Lars contact River and check on the horses?
River, horses, how are they?
you get no answer.
Oh, he's sleeping on the job again.
Right. No answer there. I'm concerned.
And I think
How long did
How
long did it take us to get here from when we walked earlier?
couple of hours.
A couple of hours. Okay.
Could I have one of the
Sorry, about
stones?
45 minutes.
Could I have the stone,
Yeah.
please?
Yeah, go for it.
About 45 minutes, but to be fair, you were like tracking, and so now that you're going to just be like moving with haste, it'll probably take you about 20 minutes.
Cool.
But I think
River, you better be dead or incapacitated, because I'm not happy. We're on our way.
Over and out.
You do not ghost the party.
Right, from that, okay, I'm going to grab Nundro.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put him over my shoulder.
Yep. He's still unconscious.
Okay, yeah, he's over my shoulders.
Yeah.
And I suggest that we leave this cavern, but I suggest we are prepared for what we might find on the outside. We should not leave this cavern with haste. I think we should leave it with caution.
Well, I'll look at
And
it.
can I look at Lars and shake my head?
Can I roll my eyes?
Sure. I think what we'll do is we'll leave the session there, guys. That was good fun. Thank you.